TMR gang is about to go live online. Catch the video stream of the hottest and most awarded morning program on Philippine FM radio, The Morning Rush. Straight from the Monster Facebook page at RX931, the Monster YouTube channel at RX931, and twitch.tv/Monster RX931. Time to have fun with hosts Chico, Hazel, and Markki. Join the TMR gang now. Stand by and enjoy the program. Top 10. The Morning Rush Top 10.
Monster RX93.1. Time for the top 10. And we're now live on Facebook. Also on Twitch and YouTube, RX931 everywhere. You got Hazel and Markki with
Student Jock Aubrey of USD.
That's right. So let's say good morning to these monsters locked in before we start the top 10. Choles from the text line says, greetings and love from Toronto. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hi to Rai and good morning to Yontifian. And also Yontifian has a question for us. She saw this question online. Would you rather fire an annoying coworker but no one would know it was you? Or get a 30% increase. 30% increase for me.
30% increase. Me too.
I think I'm fine with an annoying coworker. I think I can survive with them being around.
Yeah, hello. I mean, how many years did we survive with?
And I I can't with you.
At least we didn't have to board with this person.
You know, somebody actually asked me on X earlier, Hazel, how do you keep a straight face at work? And I was like, I don't. Straight face? Parang
medyo
easy and
mahirap
dito.
yun. Medyo mahirap yun. It's one of those things that you know that you can't do, so you just result
Not
a
doing
gay
it.
face.
Like a happy face. Yeah, exactly.
A happy one.
Truly.
Happy
So
one.
for me, yeah, 30% increase. How about you, Aubrey?
I don't know. You guys are saying 30%, so I'll probably go with that as well. I guess it also depends on how annoying the coworker is.
I feel like because it's more beneficial, like in your actual life to get
Right,
the
though.
increase versus like, kasi yung annoying coworker, you only have to deal with them like while you're at work. But the
Right.
30% increase, you get to enjoy in and out of work. So there you go. Hello to John Paulo and also saying good morning. Oh, it was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Sabi niya, spent my simple birthday
birthday.
yesterday with food, kwentuhan and everything. Pero ba't ganun? Habang tumatanda tayo, parang di na na-enjoy mga birthday.
Oh.
Hey, you should still enjoy it. You should celebrate. Aging is a blessing.
Aging is a
Just
blessing.
ask Chico. Hello to Gabriel Imenzo and Lilo Boy. Good morning. Also saying hello to Max in the Winter and to Cyril. What's up to Avi CJ? Hello to Elmer Velasco and Rich, Bogs Tatanes, and Mr. G-Shock. Also to Mitch. There you go.
Hi to Elmer Velasco. It says, can you please greet Medwin Murphy of True Faith, who tied the knot with his boyfriend? now
Congratulations.
husband. Congratulations. Hope you have a great life together. Fantastic. Okay. Good to know that people are starting to,
Love that for him.
just be with the ones they truly need to be with.
And he's such a nice guy. You know, I hosted an episode of the concert series before, and True Faith was the guest. And I remember listening to them when I was a kid. So I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm hosting this. And they're like performing. And he's such a cool guy. So congratulations, Medwin.
Hi as well to Kiko Man Machine. Miss you guys. Happy to be tuned in today. Late nga lang. Well, great to have you. Either way. And I believe that's it for X.
All right, let's move on to Facebook. Saying hello to Osang, who says, hey. Saying hello to Richard, who says, looking good, y'all. Hello
you.
to Paul, to Edward Villona. Hello to Mary. Hello to Ciel. And hello to Arthur, who's currently craving for pandesal. Pagdating sa bakery, sarado. So, ayun, sa Pansit Canton na uwi. I mean, it's still a good breakfast option. Not gonna lie. Hello to Jay Martin, who says, good morning to the most gorgeous DJs of the world.
Thank you.
Thank
Good
you.
morning.
And I think that is it for Facebook.
All right.
All right, so there you go. Let's get to the top 10. We have 2 batches for you today. Our top 10 was sent in by Patrick Starlord. It's hashtag Di Ko Na Maalala. This is a very special hashtag
Mm-hmm.
that was inspired by true to life events.
I'm sure you've seen clips of that.
Let's start with Nina Hidalgo.
Number 10. Number 10.
Hashtag Di Ko Na Maalala. Asto Chico. Ilan taon ka na? Response ni Chico. ...
Alala niya, na 36 siya.
36. The thing he doesn't remember is his year of birth every year.
That's legit. Yeah, that's
and
true.
his Chinese zodiac. So we have to remind him. We need to like put it on his laptop or something, on a stick note, what his birth year for the year will be that year, and his Chinese zodiac.
So he stays 36 forever.
So you guys are the secrets to his youth.
True.
Come to think of it.
Where the secret to his delusion.
We support the Delulu.
We support the Delulu. As long as he supports our Delulu as well.
Yes,
True.
Because
I
if
agree.
he doesn't, then I mean, I have
It's not a two-way
screenshots of his passport.
He's ready.
I have receipts. From ODH.
Number 9. Number 9.
Saan napunta yung sahod mo? Hashtag Di Ko Na Maalala.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, it is what it is. You gotta enjoy your money while you're alive.
Student Jock, Aubrey, have you received your first paycheck?
Paycheck? No, I haven't.
Not yet. When you do, what I did with my first paycheck is I treated my family to something. I think that's something that people do with their first paycheck.
Right. That's
It's,
something I do as well. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of like ingrained. I feel like it's a thing amongst many Filipino families. As soon as you get that first paycheck, you have to treat
your
the family.
Yeah. I remember when I got mine. What was your first paycheck, Hazel? Do you remember?
Honestly, I don't remember what I did. I probably shopped. I probably just went shopping. But yeah, of course I've treated my family. I don't know if it was necessarily like my first paycheck that I used for that. But yeah.
My first paycheck, I sang the opening credits for a cartoon
Oh.
in Germany when I was 12.
Oh.
Called The Fix and Foxy Show.
Oh.
And I remember when I got it, I treated my family to Burger King.
Oh, that's sweet.
I said, thank you for taking me to Hamburg, I think, from Frankfurt, to do the Fix and Foxy Show thing. It was like, I am your friend, you know, you are my friend, I know. I still remember it. And I said, okay, let's treat you guys to Burger King or
That's
something, or
sweet.
McDonald's. I forgot what it
Aw.
was. And Patrick Starlord.
Number 8. Number 8.
Hashtag Di Ko Na Maalala. Nag-confess ako sa iyo kagabi nung lasing sa outing natin. Tapos tinurn down mo ako. Really? I don't have a recollection of that happening.
It's always the drunk confessions.
And it's always the confession that, yeah, I was drunk. Sorry, I completely forgot what I said.
Yeah.
Stop using it as an excuse.
And don't take back what you said when you're
Right.
sober.
And don't say you forgot, because it's ingrained in your memory.
And you have to, pangatawanan mo yan. Diba?
Yeah.
You have to stand by what you said while you were drunk.
Stick to your word, right?
I mean, they do say the truth comes out through alcohol. So,
The truth will set you free. Next up from Michael Ferrer.
number 7. Number 7.
Hashtag Di Ko Na Maalala, when I signed up to be in a throuple. Kasi every time I need your consent, you always tell me na i-consult mo muna ang nanay mo.
Yung nanay, yung katropa. Oh my
Katropa.
God. I think in this scenario, parang i-embrace na lang ako ni Chico as the katropa.
She's been embraced as the throuple.
Wala na siyang choice. Yeah.
And I am always just the fourth wheel. Just joining them on their journeys around the world.
As a throuple.
Just
And I'm like, do
tagging
you want
along.
me to take the photo? Fine.
The designated photographer.
Next up from Savior Loki.
Number 6.
Hashtag, di ko na maalala. True story, when I was in high school, nanalo kami ng best friend ko ng best in juice making competition. Di ko na maalala kung ano yung mga nilagay namin dun sa juice. Never na namin na uli yung recipe.
Best in juice making? There's such a thing?
But in general, best in any recipe. Sometimes it just comes from your mind or whatever ingredients you have in your house. And sometimes you can't repeat it.
That's true
Right.
though. I mean, I do remember like when I started cooking, parang I had recipes before na I can't duplicate anymore just
Mhm.
because I don't remember what exactly I did and how I came up with them.
Until this day.
Because
I-
sorry.
Go for it.
Because when you pass down recipes from families, right? They don't really give you exact measurements. They usually say, tansyahin mo na lang yan. And, that's usually
Yeah.
the best meals you'd have.
Yeah, but
in
it also
life.
depends if it's like a savory meal or a sweet meal or if it's a dessert. Because usually desserts need the exact measurements.
Oh, that is true.
Because if not, the cake
Mm.
won't rise, bish.
That's true.
Or it won't be sweet enough, or it won't be a certain way. But what I do with my sweet recipes is there are certain things that I make tansya depending on the sweetness level of the person or what the person can take. Kunwari, if it's too sweet, they don't like the flavor. If they
then
like
you
it tabang,
lessen
then I
the
lessen
sweetener.
the sugar or the brown sugar.
Well, for me, when it comes to sweet stuff, yung tinatansya ko usually would be yung mga like acai bowls or overnight oats kasi that's easier to just tansya.
Yeah.
Mm.
Pero if it's something that involves baking, feeling ko yun yung mas
It's an
kailangan
exact
talaga.
science
Yeah.
daw, sabi ni Michael
Right.
Ranyosa.
Mhm.
Yeah. From Anti-Sedulous,
Number 5.
Mrs., saan ka galing? Bakit ngayon ka lang umuwi? Mister, niyaya ko ng kumpareng June. Mrs., sa beer house? Mister, hashtag, di ko na maalala.
Sapa.
Is it even still a thing? I mean, I don't think I've heard the word beer house in like forever. And I feel like the only times I heard it before was like in movies. Yung mga action star na, yung galing beer house.
Right.
Uy.
Like in real life, diba?
Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's
Usually it's just like the bar,
Bar,
right?
yeah.
Ganon. Parang not really beer house. Pero,
Or, as John Sinai says, mas malala kong gay bar. Kabaret daw kay Chico.
Hindi ko na maalala. Sasabihin talaga nun.
Mm-mm. And from Tampupu,
Number 4.
hashtag di ko na maalala yung huling beses na natalo ako. Ang hirap talaga pag parating panalo.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, good for you. O, feeling
Yan
ko ano yan. Pwedeng sabihin yan ng NU men's volleyball team. Kasi 4-peat sila.
Right,
So,
yeah.
4 straight years.
Congrats to them.
My gosh.
Hey, fantastic job.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of
The
you.
dominance.
But they beat UST.
the slow turn. What's that supposed to mean?
Twice. Yesterday. Kasi men's and women's eh.
Congratulations.
Ano pala, no? Yellow versus yellow. Because isn't
Right.
Yeah. Yellow for USC, yellow also for NU. So, well, the Bulldogs prevailed.
Congrats.
Ang sincere nun, ah.
And she kept a straight face,
Congrats.
Love it. Love it. All right. From Tampupu.
Number 3.
Ay, sorry, from Adventure pala. Number 3 pala to. Hashtag di ko na maalala kung kailan ako huling nagkaroon ng salary increase sa trabaho ko. Puro workload kasi yung na-increase.
Oh,
We had
that's
this a while ago.
That's not good. Hindi, parang it's one thing not to have a salary increase, pero you basically still do the same tasks. But when they increase, like, your responsibilities, diba, when they add to it, then dapat it's only fair that they also add to your compensation.
That is true.
Right.
And from Maxime the Winter,
Number 2. Number 2.
hashtag di ko na maalala. True story, lahat ng students na nag-OJT sa amin, di ko na alala. Kaya lahat sila ina-advise ko, wag akong ilagay sa character reference pag mag-apply sila sa work.
Have you ever been used as a character reference, like by a friend or something? Because I have. Yeah, legit, like, I got a call
Uh-huh.
and then, like, asked me about the person, and I was like, okay. But I was ready because my friend warned me na parang, oh, eto, ganito, tatanungin ka nila.
I've never had a character reference, but I've referred people.
Mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's even better. Kasi ikaw na yung mismong nag-volunteer nung name nila.
Yes,
Diba?
that's the thing.
Yeah.
And if they don't do a good job,
If they F it up,
yeah, then it's my head on the chopping block.
it's not gonna look good on you.
It's happened to
Mm.
me.
Really? What
Here.
did they do? Like, how did they F it up?
Di ba may refer akong isang DJ?
Ay.
Oh my.
Oh, okay. Ito na naman tayo.
Tapos biglang nag-quit after a few months.
Mm. Mm.
So then after that, whenever I tried to refer someone else, like if, for example with Kayla, Kayla was like, Markki, can you refer me? And I'm like, I can't na eh. Dahil dyan kay,
Blank.
Redacted.
Mm.
Diba?
Now they're all wondering, sino? Mm.
you will never know.
Sabi ni Edric, sana ibalik yung The Buzz tapos isali si Markki. Daming juicy stuff.
I think I do well on the buzz.
Mm.
Nakakatawa nga hapon nung nasa gym ako.
Oh.
Kasama ko yung trainer ko. So sabi, we were talking, blah, blah, blah. Tapos biglang may pumasok na trainer. May kasamang parang yung tinitrain niya. Sabi ko, it wasn't out loud. It was like just a little louder than normal. It wasn't a whisper. I said, di ba yan yung may scandal?
Just like that.
And then what
Tapos
happened?
nagalit yung trainer ko. Sabi, huy, ang lakas na.
Oh my gosh, Markki, I can't with you. Sabi nila, prison, honey.
But it wasn't so loud kasi nakakapasok lang nila ng gym. Malayo pa kami. Uy, ayun yung may scandal.
Na-excite lang siya. Na-excite siya. So, napanood mo.
Then, nabalitaan ko lang.
Mm.
Heard from the grapevine.
Sabi ni John Lee, pa-send link.
And from Farmer Sanchez.
The top.
The top.
And the top entry, number 1.
Farmer Sanchez says,
Hashtag di ko na maalala kung kailan ako last na kinilig. Wait, teka. Parang tuwing umiihi lang.
I mean,
You know, it's
I have no words.
It's hard to say anything because it's not like it's entirely. You kind of get it.
Sabi nga nila, di ba? As jocks, you get the listeners you deserve.
And look
Ayan.
at them. So proud of each and every single one of you.
Oh my God, you guys.
I have to say, a lot of our listeners have come and watched Rent, and I'm so happy. And there are also a few who say they're listeners, but they're under certain, what is it, alternates?
Oh, okay. Nagpapakilala ba sila or?
No, they don't. They say their alter names, But then they're like, shh, wag niyo sabihin ha.
Secret lang.
Secret
Keep it on the
lang.
DL.
Mm-mm.
Mm.
But thank you. And there you go. That's it for our first batch on Facebook Live at the top. Then hashtag di ko na maalala. If you have entries, send your responses to @RX931 on X with the hashtag di ko na maalala and hashtag the morning rush in all your posts.
Also, last minute greet saying hello to Laura of Polly's Records. Good morning to you.
Good morning,
Good morning.
941. Enjoy this next track. Something from Lauv. Rico got to talk to him last week. Check it out. It's still up on our pages. Potential on the Monster. Hello, and we are live.
We're live.
Good morning, everybody.
I'm a kabugera.
Naboot out ka. Okay, go. Vincent says, my dad's been a silent listener since before, and when he brings us to school, he always listens. Thank you, Vincent.
Thanks for tuning in.
Hello to Lee as well and to Brian. Good morning. Queen Elaine, hello. What is up?
Ilang taon na po si Audrey, sabi ni J. Carl de la Cruz.
Audrey ka na naman.
Aubrey. I
22.
22. Very young. And impressionable. Audrey naman na naman ako. I really am sorry. It's just one of those things.
Presinto ka na magpaliwanag.
Little
You
shop,
immerse yourself in the character.
little shop of horrors is taking me over. That plant eats us all. Aubrey too. I'm gonna call the plant Aubrey too. From
If you actually call the plant Aubrey
I make echo. Aubrey, turn off your microphone. Turn off. Yeah.
Oh, naka-off naman yata. Ayan. So what did you guys have for breakfast? Put it in the comment section. I need inspiration. I don't know what to eat after the show. I am hungry though. So
Sabi ni Elmer, alam mo ba, Aubrey, yung pinapasok mo ngayon sa TMR? Is there something I need to know? Is there anything?
I'm actually sad that they didn't post this photo. I actually took this off the screen when we were doing our photo shoot, and they didn't choose this because I think it looked too dubious.
parang unbelievable.
And looks like a killer.
It looks like, the pure black contacts that actors would wear when they have like blackout eyes.
Yeah, but I didn't have them on. I don't know how that happened. I just looked evil.
Skills of a seasoned actor, everyone.
Parang no acting involved eh.
Yeah. Well, I am playing a psychopath, so if you're interested in watching Little Shop of Horrors, you're probably never gonna want to visit your dentist ever again. When I was younger, just a bad little kid, my mama noticed funny things I did, like shooting puppies with a BB gun, poison guppies, and when I was done, I'd find a pussycat and bash in its head. That's what my mama said. What did she say?
Pai susu. Sabi ni John Chen, I had pai susu from Bali. Ang sarap.
Pai susu? What is that?
Ooh, apparently it's a type of milk custard tart.
Oh, it looks so
Balinese.
good.
Oh, wow.
Like a milk pie. Oh, okay.
Looks like an
It's
egg
like
tart.
pastéis de natas. That's where it
Pastéis.
comes from. It's a Portuguese snack that they've had for years that they brought to Macau,
Uh-huh.
and that's where egg pies came
Oh,
from.
that's why.
Yes.
That's why.
So that's why it started in Macau and it moved on to the Chinese world. But before that, it was a Portuguese treat called pastéis de natas. Now you know.
Wow. I'm not an egg pie person. Yeah, I eat it, but rarely.
Elmer Velasco says, Marky, kung magiging cast ka ng Wicked, you would play.
Ooh.
Well, now, if I ever got cast now, Fierro, I guess. But if I get cast in a few years, most of my favorite roles are older. So I'm excited to get to the age in which I can play all of my favorite roles, like Hades in Hades Town and Jean Valjean in Les Mis. Or no, Javert.
I see it.
So in a few years, if I get cast for Wicked, I'd play the wizard. Yes, Hades Town is so good. I've just watched clips. I haven't watched the entire thing yet. It's just so good.
You know, there was a time when this was April 1. There was like, I forgot who, I don't know if it's a page or a person, but there was this news spreading around that Hades Town was coming to Manila. And I was so excited, I sent it over to my cousin, but then later on I found out it was an April Fool's prank.
Yeah. Laura asks, kung magiging cast ka ng Shrek the Musical, who would you play? Farquaad? That's a fun role.
Walking on your knees.
Yeah. That's what Jet Pangan did. He was walking on his knees when he played it here. I think he had like small arms too. But yeah, I'm ticking 3 of my dream roles off my bucket list this year. Benny, Collins, and Dentist.
Tomorrow, 17 na tomorrow.
Ay, bukas na pala.
9.
When did you watch Next to Normal? Ano? Maxime de Winter. And then you dance before you walk. I really like that song. Nice. January in Korea. I played Henry before.
Nikki's coming to Manila. Are you guys gonna watch? Parang 2 dates pa.
Really?
Yeah.
Kailan daw?
I'm not sure about the date, but I know that for sure. Okay, parang wala pang date. Wait, Manila. Feb 11, Feb 12, 2025.
Ooh.
So
Next
Feb 11
year.
and 12, if you're a fan of Nikki.
Nice. Daming time to save up. Very good.
True. Wow, it's a world tour. So, yes, North America dates, Europe dates, Australia, New Zealand, and Asia. Anyway, let's do the last batch. Hold on. Ay, wala daw ako mic. Sorry naman. Hold down. Monster RX93.1. Time for the final top 10 batch today, May 16. But before we get to it, final greets from the text line. What's up to Rich Shan? Good morning. Can I get an advance birthday blend? I'll be turning 33 on Monday. Monday pa pala. Tomorrow na lang. Friday will be here. Hello to Rai, and also good morning to Mayo, who says, Hazel, you would not believe what happened on Survivor. Yes, it is Thursday, so there's a new episode out today. Oh, I can't wait to watch it. Hello to May Padilla, and also good morning to your sister Joyce. Hello to Butter Baby. Good morning to Mark Enriquez, and also to John Paulo. And that is it for the text line.
And on X, saying hi to Crispy Tin. Hello to John Paulo Valdez. Greeting 7070, the average Pinoy. Hi to Star Marjorie. And that's it for greets.
All right, moving on to our Facebook Live. Saying hello to Vincent. Saying hello to Carlo, who says, love Markki's t-shirt.
Oh.
Saying hello to Colleen, to Judy, to Murio. And yeah, I think that is also it for the live.
All right.
Okay, let's get to our top 10 for today. Sent in by Patrick Starlord. Hashtag di ko na maalala. Let's start with Super Swerte Guy, number 10. Hashtag di ko na maalala. Last kain ko ng tahong kasi nagpalit ako ng diet. Panay hotdog ako ngayon. Okay.
Masama yung masyadong maraming hotdog, ah. Everything in
Yeah.
moderation.
Everything in balance.
And that's a lot of fat, trans fat in hot dogs.
Right.
Tahong is actually pretty healthy
Yeah.
by comparison, right?
Fresh. Diba?
Fresh.
Hopefully fresh.
Yeah. From self-proclaimed gorgeous, number 9. Hashtag di ko na maalala kung kailan ako shaved. Matry nga yung Brazilian wax.
Go for it. You should.
I've never tried Brazilian wax ever in my life.
Really?
It sounds painful,
I mean-
but at the same time, it sounds okay to do.
I mean, it is painful, not gonna lie, but you know, beauty comes with pain sometimes.
Sorry, by choice pala. I have never done it by choice. It's happened accidentally.
How do you
Not accidentally. It's more like the sister of my ex
Mhm.
decided to come up to me while I was cooking in their condo and linagay niya sa upper part of my lower part of my stomach and then just ripped.
let her rip?
Ow.
Yeah, and that was it.
Well,
I said I'd never do it again.
I've become the poster child for it because you can probably see my videos on in different branches of labor. So there you go. Shout out to labor peeps.
And from Legal Millennial, number 8, hashtag di ko na maalala. In meeting new people, I can remember better the face more than their names. Samesies. I'm not very good with names.
I'm the opposite. I'm better at remembering face. No,
Names.
I'm better at remembering names than I am with faces for some reason.
Same.
Ikaw names over faces?
I remember the name, but I wouldn't necessarily be able to match it with a face. Yeah. But
'Cause-
the names, because I'm more of a wordy person versus visual. Yeah, words just, including names, those just stick with me longer.
Because I meet so many different people on a regular basis. There are certain times when I do remember their face because I was with them for a period of time.
Yeah.
And then I meet them years later and then they show me a photo of us together and I'm like, oh yeah, Okay,
Mm.
now I remember.
Wow.
So faces over names for me. From Julia, number 7, hashtag di ko na maalala, yung huling sinabi ko yung I love you sa ibang tao. Especially if you've been single for a long time.
I mean, don't you say that to your
To your
family,
family.
or your
Your-
pets or
There are
your?
Your
times-
friends,
there are
if they
times-
really deserve it.
There are times kasi there are some families that don't say it to
That's
each
true.
other.
There are
Oh,
people na hindi
right.
I love you. Or sometimes they just can't say it in front of the family member. But I guess maybe
They mean it.
pwedeng sa letter or something like that, sa card,
Mhm.
but they just don't say it regularly. I
Do you,
mean,
do you say it with your family?
yeah,
Are you
all the time. My
very open with
parents,
it?
yeah.
Yeah, me and my parents as well. We're very open with the I love you
And I feel like
thing.
for people who have a hard time, because I have friends, I had this conversation with some friends not too long ago, and they were like, parang that's just not how they roll. Sa family nila na parang they're not very verbal when it comes to expressing love for each other. And I told them, I feel like you should just do it. Just start it. And you say it often enough, it's going to not be weird anymore.
Right, it becomes habit.
Yeah, exactly.
It was weird with my mom and me for a while, or not just me, but all the kids.
Mm.
She never used to say it, but my dad, interesting enough, was the one who always said it all the time, and he's the foreigner. So at a certain point, my mom,
Which is why it's easier for your dad. Because it's a Filipino thing. I think Filipinos in general, not so open with like,
yeah, that's
yeah,
true. That's true.
Fair.
So
expressing their feelings.
now my mom has become more open to that
Yeah, that's good.
because-
That's good.
because of my dad. Next up from Galactus Intolerance, number 6, hashtag di ko na maalala yung last time na nag-deposit ka ng pera sa savings account mo. Yeah.
Mm,
Mine actually always goes to my savings.
same. Because ganun yung payroll dito. So, go straight to the savings account.
Well, interestingly enough, the payroll that I have here turns into my checking account.
Oh, really?
Because
Ako,
I
I have to transfer pa.
I have a savings account
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
from Cornerstone,
Uh-huh.
and that savings account doesn't even have a debit card attached to it, so no one can
So you don't touch it.
Mhm.
no, so no
No
one
one
can
could-
attack it because I've
Oh.
had there was a time before where I got scammed because I swiped my debit card for gas or something,
Uh-huh.
and then I started having to pay this app, like I think it was Traveloka, over and over again. They bought certain flights
What?
every so often, and I didn't know, and I'm like, why is it so high?
Oh,
Why is my
wow.
credit card bill so high? Or my or why is there so much getting bawas from my
Your debit.
debit card? And I checked with them and I found out that there were a lot of transactions with
wow.
Traveloka. And I'm like,
Okay.
my gosh, someone's been using my account. Not Traveloka's fault. It's someone else who is
Yeah,
using
right.
it on the account.
I wonder how they got access to your account, though.
No, it was from the debit card when I used it at probably a gas station, or sometimes what you do talaga, especially when you withdraw money, press cancel first before you put your debit card in. Because when you press cancel, apparently it removes an existing parang program that hackers.
So it's kind of like
Use
it's
with-
as if you're starting to swipe it like a completely clean slate.
Yeah.
Oh,
So press
okay.
cancel, press the cancel button.
Oh, yeah.
From what I hear.
Well,
I don't
might
know.
as well do that, right? No
Yeah,
harm.
so I press
in
cancel before I
doing
put
that.
my debit card in because I'm scared. But the thing is, I only have up to like 2,000 or 3,000 pesos in my quote unquote checking account at any given moment. Whenever I get sueldo, I'll always transfer it to the savings.
Oh, but the checking account, like minimum balance, isn't it usually bigger than
Yeah, no, but I mean,
you're maintaining balance? I mean,
There are two savings accounts. One is
okay.
the RX savings account. The other one's the Cornerstone savings. The Cornerstone saving account I turned into my savings account,
Mhm.
and the RX account
You turn it into your checking
is my checking account.
Okay.
Mm.
So there you go. Next up from Patrick Starlord. Hashtag di ko na maalala. The first reason why I fell in love with you. I've been loving you long enough that even if you don't have that first reason anymore, I will still love you.
Oh.
It's a nice one.
Have you ever been asked by your significant other, like, why do you love me? Because I remember before I dated someone, well, I was with someone who would ask me that question constantly. And I would always have a slight, like, a mini panic attack every time I would get asked the question. Because I don't want to, I don't want him to think na parang, oy, hindi mo alam, hindi mo masagot. But, it's so difficult to think of like reasons. But for sure naman, love ko siya. Hindi ko lang ma-verbalize. Like, because you're, alam mo yun, yung ganon.
The
So,
problem with being put on the spot, it's as if they're like testing you.
I know.
It's a
There's-
test. It always is a test.
But diba, the harder it is to explain, feeling ko the more real your love is. Kasi you can't put it into words because you love them so much.
Right.
Mo yun?
I agree.
So, Markki, if I were your significant other, tapos tatanungin kita na, why do you love me?
Because you treat me nicely. And you cook for me.
Ba't ganun yung bote?
Because you
And-
treat me nicely.
and you give me hugs at night. And you are always there when I need you.
God.
Happy Mother's Day.
But it's true. You know I love you. You know who you are.
Child.
Boom.
Okay.
And next up from Helmerito, number 4. Magkano nga ulit yung nagastos mo dun sa taong iniwanan ka lang?
Hindi ko na maalala. Pag ganon,
Mhm.
kalimutan mo na. It's better to just forget about it.
What's
Rather
done
than
is done.
compute and regret. Diba? I mean,
Yeah.
you did it naman when you were still in love with the person. So, you did it out of love.
Yeah.
Right.
It's magastos experience. Chuck it up to experience,
True.
right?
Yeah.
You're just that's what I said in my 20s. That's why I lost so much money in my 20s because of the ones I loved, because of how much I spent on them. That I realized that
It's magastos.
Yeah,
Do you
it's magastos.
Do you see yourself being a spoiler, Aubrey? Like in a relationship?
I feel like that part is growing. I'm not gonna lie, but I think I do know my limits as well. 'Cause, like, Yeah, you know what? Let's just leave it at that.
Yeah, you know what? If there's one thing I can impart to you is in your 20s, just enjoy yourself. If you do spend something on someone you love and realize that they're really not the one, at least you spent on experience.
What was that quote? It's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all.
Yes, that's the one.
Parang hindi naman yata pang money yung tingin na yun. Pero okay.
No, it's better to have loved
And
and to
spent?
have lost money.
okay.
Okay, edit natin.
Edit natin. Next up from Archer Aguilar, number 3, hashtag di ko na maalala the last time I wore a uniform that isn't for role playing. As an actor or as a cosplayer, diba? It's a thing, right?
I mean, you get to do it a lot because of all your different roles.
Yeah,
So,
that is true.
yeah. Ano favorite mo na costume? Of all the plays you've done?
What do you mean? Favorite costume?
Yeah. Just in terms of the look.
Kung paano ako naging leading lady, I guess.
That's your favorite?
I guess in different ways because that one is a superhero outfit,
Oh.
and I like being a superhero. It's like,
Okay.
look at me! Look at our superhero team.
Ano, nakalabas ba yung parang naka-tights ka tapos may underwear outside? Ganun ba yun?
Then
No?
it was nice. We had like a superhero team. It was like X-Men.
Ah,
It was a dream
that's
to
always
play a
fierce.
superhero. And okay, and the top comes from Edrican.
Edrican said.
Hashtag proof. No, it's hashtag ay, hindi pala si Edrican, si Chinito Ken pala to.
Okay.
Si
Chinito
Chinito
Ken
Ken. Sa dami ng opinyon mo tungkol sa buhay ko at sa mga ginagawa ko, hashtag di ko na maalala kung nasaan ba ang paki ko.
It's
Enough
good
said.
to just, stop caring what other people say. I mean, you really shouldn't. Diba yan yung favorite quote ni RuPaul? Or it's something that RuPaul says na parang, what you think of me is none of my business.
Yes.
Mm.
Yes, that is true. That is true.
Yeah.
Agreed.
And yeah, what about us?
Di ko na maalala. Okay.
Okay. Based on experience, back then, imagine grade school you, and my mom would corner me and ask, "Nasaan na yung Tupperware na pinadala ko sa yung
Oh
pambaon
my
mo?"
God.
Ma, di ko na maalala. Day ruined.
Damn.
But hey, it's those little experiences that actually taught me to be more responsible. So I guess it's a good thing I undergone that. I mean,
Yeah. It's one of those things.
yeah, it's
Moms and their Tupperwares. It's a thing. It is definitely a thing.
I guess for me, ask me what my next line is for my show. I'll tell you. Ask me what the lines of my friends are that I need to know as well for the said show. I will tell you. But ask me where my car keys are. Hashtag di ko na maalala.
oh no.
I am so bad with these things. Short-term memory loss, I swear to you.
Pero pag iba'y nakawala ng keys, galit na galit.
Get him.
Get him, Jade. Get her,
Ang
Jade.
sweet kanina. Bigla. For me naman, I think it's when people remind me of stuff that I did daw before na parang medyo very shady or like parang okay, so specifically I remember I told you guys the story before, but I have a friend from like my courtside reporting days and she was like, "Remember yung before natatakot kaya kami sa'yo kasi like binato mo yung t-shirt or something like that." And I was like, yeah, parang ano daw ako, I was intimidating them. And I was like, what are you talking about? I don't remember this ever happening. And she was like, it happened. And I was like, I probably didn't mean it the way you thought I did. Feeling ko parang I was probably just playing around. I was just being funny. But apparently natakot daw sila. It's like, I don't remember this ever.
Apparently you have an alter ego.
Hazel has multiple alters. She does.
I don't know. Feeling ko talaga yung mga ina-accuse sa akin ng mga tao from the past. Ano lang yan, mga gawa-gawa lang yan. I'm just kidding. But I really don't remember. Sometimes parang, and you'll be shocked na parang other people remember, but like you don't. Kasi nga siguro for them, yun, I guess
That's the impression they
affected
got.
them that way na parang wow, parang scary. But then ako naman, I was just being myself. Not being a bully. Okay, Michael. I had no idea.
Is this
I
what
ever
people
did
call
that.
gaslighting
Oh my
nowadays?
gosh,
That's probably what it is.
Anyway, there you go. So thank you for joining us. We appreciate it. We'll be back tomorrow for the Friday edition of the Morning Rush. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Thank you so much, Aubrey, for being with
Thanks,
us
Aubrey.
today.
Had a
Thanks for having
blast.
me.
Hey. It was great to have a little chat with you, especially at the start. And
When you
sorry
called her
for-
Audrey.
Sorry for calling you Audrey. And speaking of Audrey, please check out Little Shop of Horrors. Get your tickets. We're going to open in July. And of course, the last 3 weekends of Rent the Musical. Starting this weekend, I play Tom Collins tomorrow. Again, on Friday, I'm not usually here because I go straight to rehearsals for the show in the evening. So hope to see you in RCBC over the weekend.
We'll leave you with one last track. Don't forget to follow us on all our socials, RX931. Stick around. Ria Rams is up next for the daily survey. And before we go, a special birthday greeting to Sir Butch Jimenez. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Sir Butch!
Birthday!
Happy birthday, Sir Butch!
Happy birthday, Sir Butch!
Happy birthday, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Sir Butch. We'll leave you with Han. Here's Imaginary, only on Summer's Hottest, Monster RX93.1. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.